Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming to Deb Chanel's 48th World, where we do reality show, soap operas, shopping haul, and pretty much anything that I want to review. However, today we're going to be reviewing and recapping on a soap opera show called The Bold and the Beautiful for May 20th, 2016, which aired on Friday. Okay, guys. Yes. It was hot. It was hot. How they say. Even though it was kind of overcast here in Atlanta, Georgia today. And I was kind of not feeling that well to proceed with my taping as accordingly. But I just went on and took me another nap shortly after, eating breakfast and going through some morning mail and this, that, and the other. And since the weather seemed like it was kind of like I was having a fall day or even an early winter, and it was definitely looking like that on the outside. So I just thought I would just take a break, get off my routine, and just relax. Whew, and that's pretty much what I did, guys. Excuse me for the yawning as well. So let me give you a great summary of today's episodes. What we're going to be discussing today, it says a greater rift develops between Katie and Brooke because of an unfortunate misunderstanding. Unaware of what's going on with Sasha, Nicole gets all that she's been hoping for. Okay? And those are the people that we're going to be basically focusing in on today's episode, which is definitely Katie getting Brooke and her husband together and making everything back, putting everything negative back on their behinds. They the ones started the misunderstanding, especially when they both knew how Katie was about certain things. Okay? Just ignoring her feelings and everything. I was here. The show was for Katie all day, every day on this episode, honey. But I've been Team Katie anyway, because she always get the shorter end of the stick. Even when back in the day and they were just teenagers, she always got the bad end of the stick growing up, because she was more like this ugly duckling type character, how they typecast her in. And it wasn't Heather Thomas playing it either. It was some other chick, but that's another hero there. I'm just giving y'all a history moment. And then we have old Big and Zende. I lost total respect for him. I really just wish they just typecast his butt on out, put him on hiatus for a while. But they give us what they give us with The Bold and the Beautiful, as well as any other soap operas we go and review. Okay, but let's get on right on into it. All right. Of course, we always recap from the last episode. And we're always telling you a little bit of what happened from the previous episode in case you missed it. So you kind of won't feel so lost when it actually comes on for the new episode. But it's just Zende, being at the hospital telling Nicole how wonderful she is. Like she don't damn know that. She know all of what you saying. Tell her something new. You beginning to sound like a broken record. Okay, Zende? A broken ass record. Okay, so like I said, he's at the hospital giving her all her kudos for bringing life into the world. Then we go back to Sasha and Julius. They're having their little tit for tat, and pretty much Julius is laying back into her like he has always shown us and always done. But now the fact is, everybody know that that's his daughter. So, the apple don't fall far from the tree, because he was all about keeping secrets, telling lies, and being dishonest and shit on a lot of different areas in his life when it concerned his family and their well-being. So he's just looking in a mirror, y'all, at what he produced, and it's the evilness is still going on. He goes on to tell Sasha, hey, Zende is going back to Nicole. You might well face that reality, honey, and stop acting like you don't know what you're doing. And, Sasha is trying to defend Zende's presence at the hospital, watching Nicole gives birth. He thought he had one up on her. But he kind of did, because she didn't know. He had to go back in and tell her, because he had lied to her and said he was going to the office to do some work. But what he really was, took his little behind down there and saw her give birth, I tell you, I don't like him, so bear with me when I go in on him, here and there. with the comings and goings of the show. Okay, thank you. We go to Katie, Brooke, and Bill. Katie is screaming. They're in the bed. She was getting ready to get her freak on, and she did not know Brooke was under her bed finna get ready to experience every bump, every shake, everything you do when you're trying to get it on with your spouse or your significant other. Brooke came running out of that bed, from under that bed, I should say. And she was like, oh, no, this can't go on, honey. This can't go on. But like I said, Katie started screaming at Brooke about why she's up there seducing her husband. Bill is trying to defend why Brooke was initially there, why she was in the bedroom, or furthermore, why she was even in the house. And then Brooke goes on and shows her the dress that she brought her over. Katie said, honey, you got to do better than that, okay? Because you could have left that freaking dress downstairs on the steps, on the sofa. That was on my only part I was throwing in there, y'all. But that was really true. Brooke had no reason to go up in her main area where she shares with her husband. That's too intimate and that's too private. And it's too personal of a space for Brooke to be violating unless Katie asked her to come up them stairs herself, which she did. So that's why she's pissed off and she getting them all straight. Okay, we go to Julius and Sasha. Julius is telling Sasha that Nicole deserves Zende and not to interfere if Zende decides he wants to go back to her. Okay, then Sasha said that ain't gonna happen, this, that, and the other. Julius like, why? What's gonna keep him from going? Because she don't have a baby no more, and that was his primary reason for not being with her the first time. Honey, she goes on there, her daddy, she pregnant. His mouth drops open like, oh Lord, you done went from the lowest to the lowest part you can go, from the lowest to the low. Okay, we move on to Zende and Nicole. Zende is trying to make Nicole see him as, you know, in a different light, forgive him for all his errors, forgive him for his negative ways he was displaying to her the whole entire 9 months that she was carrying her sister's child. This, that, and the other, you know, try to make himself seen in a better light. No, Zende. So we go to commercial. We come back. We go back to Katie and Bill. Katie is trying to observe and be logical about the situation and talk things through on a normal tone of voice with the situation. And of course, Bill tries to take up for Brooke, and then that ignites, and I say ignites, the little flare that she's gonna light that where she's lighting the dynamite, and it just exploded, okay, on Bill and Brooke. And she gets so upset with them, honey, she just walks out the room, honey. So and leaves them there in the room looking like two damn fools. Okay, we go back to Julius and Sasha. Julius is doubting Sasha's being pregnant, but then he thought about, hey, that's his kid. He know better. So even if she is pregnant, it's just a technical tool to try to keep Zende. Okay, so we move from there. We go back to Zende and Nicole. Zende is trying to make himself look good still in Nicole's eyes again by saying, you know, how sorry he is or what everything he put her through. He wants her to forgive him. He wants her back in his life. Da-da-dee, da-da-da. Okay, bring out the, what do you call it, the orchestra, and start striking up the string instruments and get me a silhouette going. All right, but anyway, we go back to Katie, Bill, and Brooke. Katie is downstairs pouring drinks for the three of them when they both come running down the stairs into the kitchen to see what just in fact she's doing. And she said, honey, I don't pour y'all 2 drinks. I'm finna get one myself because I think we all need to sit and drink about this situation. And I was still fuck Katie. I was like, serve it up, Katie, and you just take the bottle and turn you up and toss one to me, because I said, damn, you did that, girl. You did that. You deserved a celebratory type drink. Yes, you did. And I was all him for it, because you ain't no alcoholic. You don't prove to me, girl, you are not an alcoholic, because all that time you was trying to serve and get rich to straighten up and fly right, I didn't see one drink go crash your mouth. I didn't see it. That was enough to stress me out too. But you didn't get it, so I know you under control. But yes, when you have people in there trying to make you think that you're thinking wrong or you're doing this, not put that shit back on them. You did a hell of a job. 100% kudos. That's me clapping, because Katie did that darn thing, honey. Yes, she did. She told them, you know, she's still expressing her anger and everything. She goes into telling Bill he allowed her to disrespect her once again. He allowed her too much room. Too much room for Brooke antics. Katie goes in and grabs her bottle of whiskey, honey. After she done set him straight once again. She had to put him straight up at the top of the house, upstairs. He had to come down there and get her some reinforcements and serve her guests up while she, tearing them up from the floor up, from the head to their toes to the sole of their feet. They wasn't still hearing her, so she had to get them again downstairs, okay? But she had some refreshments for them. Yes, she did. She served them up some of her best top shelf whiskey. Then she called herself like, fuck you, fuck him, and I'm going upstairs. All right. And to be about my fucking self. All right. That's what she said. Y'all, she didn't say that part, but y'all know the gist of the situation. So she ran upstairs and locked herself into the bedroom, which she shares with her husband, Bill. And then they go up there trying to talk to her. She ain't need nobody. She got Jesus, honey. She got Jesus and her bottle of whiskey, all right? And her memories. But anyway, we go to a commercial. We come back from the commercial. They still trying to get into the room with Katie. Just trying to see she ain't hurting herself and everything. But Katie is copacetic. Everything is cool in her world, honey. She just had to sit there and try to assess the situation from another point of view. Whether or not she's going to take that swig of alcohol or whether she's going to think things through. Okay? That's what's going on. But she was telling them, I don't want to hear y'all. And why is she still here? Why is she still here, Bill? I asked her to leave my house. I wasn't drunk. You saw I wasn't drunk. I'm just very angry and pissed off at the time, okay? I am a scorned woman at this time. So why is she still here? That's what you need to be asking yourself, her, and then you come up with the answer. Then I might let you in. We can discuss this like normal people. But as long as she out there, I'm in here with my bottle, with my Jesus, and that's all I got to say. Now, that was just me, y'all. But anyway, we leave that situation. We go on to Julius and Sasha. Julia is just saying, if she is pregnant, this was just a move to keep Zende. Julius is saying to Sasha, it's just, you just want to ruin the boy's life. You can't be satisfied that he had his way with you. He toyed with you. Now you trying to just get him for everything. You think he gonna be happy with you? No, ma'am. He ain't stand you, girl. He ain't stand you. He want Nicole. So we go from the Zende. Well, we go from that situation, we go to Zende and Nicole. Zende is telling Nicole all this crazy mess. You know how he get. You know how men get. Want to beg because they done did something wrong. They don't know they done stuck themselves in some shit and they trying to get out of it. So they wants to beg for your attention again. He just don't want, he just don't want to tell her the truth. He want, he want her back, but he trying to be less exposed as possible. But he know he got to do the right thing and tell her the truth. So anyway, he's still begging for another chance. He tells her he loves her and this, that, and the other. We go to commercial. We go back to Katie. Katie is remembering the good old times and the bad times with Bill when it concerns her first part of her marriage, the birth of Will, and then Katie's drinking concern and, how loving and caring they both were trying to take this situation into. Then she decides not to take, not even a drop of whiskey. She didn't even get a smell of it, huh? Well, yeah, she did get a little smell of this. But that's still better. That's still better than partaking of the spirits, okay? Then she goes to look out her bedroom window after setting the bottle on her nightstand table. And, she glances back at that bottle because she's like, I don't know, I might have to take a little swap for it. But I don't know. We're going to test the waters. We're going to try to stay away from it right now. We leave that situation. We go to Brooke and Bill. They both go downstairs after talking to Katie because Katie ain't let nobody in that door. And Bill, like, when she get like this, we need to leave her alone and let her come out on her own. And then Brooke goes into blaming herself about the whole situation, not coming over there, bringing her the dress, being upstairs, getting up under the bed. So she could definitely see how that pretty much would have taken Katie over the edge, which it did. Brooke goes on and to say that Katie has always been the level-headed person in their family. And Will said, yeah, that's why he married her, because she helps balance him out when he's angry. He's ready to go off and put paws on people. Literally, she calms him down, lets him see the brighter side of things, and try to think of another way of trying to handle the situation in a more diplomatic type of, resolution, and that's why he loves her so much. But he's like, he don't know what to do. He's at a stone wall of what to do. And I said, damn, if you just listen to what your wife said, I mean really listen, just stop talking, stop having that analytical mind of yours going to work when you see something wrong with her. Listen to her, Bill. Sometime listen, okay? That is quality you don't have at this time, and you need to acquire it real fast in a hurry, because you sitting up here and thinking you're gonna have a life with Brooke and shit. No, you should have took it when you had it and let the chips fall where they had made. But no, you didn't do that. You said you want to stay with Katie. Now you're blowing your opportunity with Katie. This is just a hot mess. You done got yourself in, Bill, and it's your fault, because like Katie said, you should have took up for her. You should have been listening to her and her concerns, and this situation should have never happened. Once you came out that bathroom with your little wet self and your little towel, you said, Brooke, go downstairs until I get myself together. Just leave from where you are. Don't want to hear nothing. Just leave, okay? And then that would have handled it, because just by her being in the house would have been so awkward. And with both of them having on their clothes and not being seen in particular, peculiar situations and stuff, Katie could have been a little up front and pretty much on an even keel to handle that situation. Because hell, if she can handle Ridge and him being, playing as a father and shit, she certainly could have handled this situation. So she goes and tells she's gonna get ready to go and just that, and then she puts her hand on his shoulder, trying to like make him feel like he got a friend. If he never needed a call, now see, he should have told her, I ain't calling you because you're the worst person to me to talk to. You are my wife's nemesis. You are her arch enemy that she's gunning for. Why would I call you and relate all my thoughts and concerns about your sister? Only if she have to be put in the hospital or something to that effect, I'll call you. Other than that, no, we are not going to have this kind of conversation. No. So, and then he went any further as to turn around and let Brooke hug him in a very intimate and seductive way. So I'm like, see, Bill, you're trying to play fences. You're trying to play fences. But Katie gonna get your ass together, even if she had to divorce your ass. And then you be sitting up there in the hot seat trying to figure out how you gonna play alimony and child support. Okay, move on from that situation. We go to Zendaya, which is the last and final scene. He goes in to kiss Nicole. This all this, all the you're just getting on my nerves with all this shit. I'm like, get to the meat and potatoes, man. Get to the meat and potatoes. But he eventually goes on to tell, when he went over there to tell Sasha it was over between them, that, she was just a piece of meat, a little fuck toy, whatever. No, I'm just kidding. But pretty much that's what she's going to feel like anyway. And he traded out for the better sister, the one that has morals and scruples about themselves. Of course, that's how men do you. They ain't going to want to go get the ones that they've been toying around, playing with, having them in peculiar situations and stuff like that. Now they're gonna go get the one that's been steadfast about not giving them no booty and just that and that, and making them toe the line until they come correct, and then they want to put that particular woman on the pedestal of his queen. So I'm like, women, play it smart. Don't give up the coochie until you get that ring and you solidify it with a wedding date. But I'm being very totally serious. I might be laughing and joking with y'all, but I'm very serious. Don't let no man treat you like no toy, okay? Treat yourself like a queen always. And queen material stuff will follow you as well when you get your king in a man. Okay, thank you for that. All right, that's a little word for the women. And men, you can take that too. When you're going out trying to get these women. All right. But basically, he went on and told Nicole that when he was trying to drop her sister like a bad habit, after he done got her goodies and all of that, she dropped the bomb that she was pregnant. He don't really know if it's true or not, but he know he wants Nicole by his side through the whole situation, because he does not have to be with Sasha and have a relationship and be, unhappy. He can be have a happiness with another whole woman who will help him care for his child. And that's the way he see that, honey. And I'm like, okay, well, at least that was a spin I wasn't really particular with, because usually on the soap operas, they feel they have to stay with they baby mama. They at least try to give it, a good run, as they say, for the children's sake. So that was an interesting take that the writers took. And I ain't mad at it, because, that is so true. If you really want to have a relationship with somebody else and you're just using somebody else as a toy, karma going to come bite your ass in the butt. Yes, it is. But then karma going to help bite that other person in the butt as well, because they shouldn't have been doing what they were doing, especially with the situation being so close with Sasha just spilling the beans that she is Nicole's sister. Now she done stabbed her one time. Now she done came and stabbed her again. You don't get a third time, Nicole. You better go on, honey. You don't have a baby. You don't got maturity behind you, honey. Get that backbone erected up. You know what I'm saying? And held your high esteem for yourself and keep that head up. And dust these women, even if it has to be your half sister. To dust she came, to dust she will return, honey. Keep it moving. Don't have no relationship with that hoe. She is just really whole thought material, okay? Because she don't stab you in the back by trying to take your man while you trying to do something nice for your other real biological sister that comes from both parents. Now she trying to stab you again to hold on to Zendaya when Zendaya ain't worth 2 cents to be trying to hold on to. Why don't they just write her in another fella? Another fella is what I'm wanting, guys. The writers, or anybody hear me? Y'all write in. Shoot. So we want somebody else from Nicole, because Zendaya is not what we all thought he was. But anyway, guys, that was the Bold and the Beautiful for Friday, May 20th, 2016. That aired on my time, which is Eastern Standard Time at 1:30. I will see you all, God willing, on Monday. And giving y'all my play-by-play, bold by bold, of the Bold and the Beautiful and their lovely characters. All right, y'all have a wonderful, fantastic weekend. Be safe, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.